What is your name?
Henry Weinberg.
Where do you live?
I live at 4917 3rd Avenue in Altoona.
What is your Hebrew name?
My Hebrew name is Chaim Henoch ben Yoel.
And who are you named after?
I am named after Chaim Henoch is my grandmother on my mother's side, and the son of my father's name being Jules Weinberg.
Okay. And which congregation do you belong to?
I belong to a Gudathatham synagogue in Altoona.
And do you attend services regularly, or how would you classify that?
I'm consistent attending Saturday morning services, and naturally during the high holidays I'm in attendance.
Any other holidays you like to attend, or?
Well, I consider Passover, and also I enjoy going sometimes during the Purim period.
Okay. Tell me about your parents and grandparents.
My grandparents, their names were Louis and Celia Colbus. They lived in Altoona. They were from Europe, and they migrated to Altoona. My father's parents migrated from Russia and lived in New York City, and their names were Anna and Abraham Weinberg.
Okay. And where did you live as a child?
I lived as a child in the 5th Ward, which was the area of a Gudathatham synagogue. They gave it a title which I wasn't appreciative of, but they called it Jew Hill. And I was, as I indicated, maybe 5 blocks away from synagogue.
Okay. And what type of things did you like to do as a child?
As a child, I enjoyed playing ball. I enjoyed model airplane building, stamp collection, and I was also interested, I think I did mention bicycle riding.
Okay. Okay. Who were your parents?
My parents were Jules and Esther Weinberg.
And what did they do for a living?
My father was manager of a ladies' pet shop in downtown Altoona up until 1952. And mother was a homemaker, a very, very good cook and baker. And in 1952, my parents opened a children's store on 11th Avenue, at which time I joined them in 1953 after I left college.
Okay. And they were already in Altoona? They were born here?
Dad was born in New York City.
Okay.
Mother was born in Altoona.
Okay. And when did he move? When did your father move here?
Dad came here in 1926.
Okay. Okay. And you mentioned your grandparents before. What did they do for a living?
My grandfather was what they called a huckster. He used to travel through the northern part of Altoona selling different items. My grandmother was a homemaker, and also they raised, they had cattle in their backyard where they also provided milk for the community.
And those were your mother's parents?
That's correct.
And they came from, remind me again?
They came from Europe.
Europe. And do you know when?
Truthfully, I don't.
You don't. Okay. And your dad's parents, you said, were from Russia?
Correct.
What did they do?
My grandfather was a manufacturer of men's pants in New York City. and my grandmother was a homemaker.
Okay. And do you know when they moved here to the United States?
No, I don't.
No, okay. And what is your favorite Jewish holiday?
My favorite Jewish holiday is two of them. Passover and Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur, because I have my entire family with me.
That's nice. And describe your Jewish education.
My Jewish education began when I was the age of, I'd say about 8 years, when I attended Hebrew school at Agudath Achim, and I studied up until a year after my bar mitzvah. I also attended Sunday school at Agudath Achim synagogue.
Okay. And did you have a bar mitzvah?
I had a bar mitzvah, and it was the 26th of December in 1942.
Do you have any special memories about your bar mitzvah or anything that stands out?
Yes, because 1942 was the Second World War, and I had relatives in the service who were able to attend my bar mitzvah, and one individual who didn't attend my bar mitzvah because she had chicken pox was my sister. She took ill just before the bar mitzvah, and she was not permitted to attend.
Okay. And do you have any other special Jewish memories of a celebration?
I've had so many. Specifically, I can't make reference.
Okay. Your wedding or...
Oh, it's my wedding.
Is that it? Okay.
How quickly you forget.
We won't mention that.
No, my wife should not hear that.
What was